I always thought our marriage was solid. Claire and I had been together for 8 years, weathering the storms of career struggles, family drama, and the endless grind of daily life. We weren't perfect, but we were steady. Or so I believed. It started with her friend Marissa. I never liked her. She had a sharp tongue and a smirk that always carried mischief. Where Claire was thoughtful, Marissa was reckless. She'd tell stories of her flings, her freedom, and how marriage was just a cage. More than once, I asked Claire to distance herself, but she always said, "She's been my friend since college. She doesn't mean any harm." But she did. One night, Claire came home late. She smelled of wine, her hair tousled, her laugh brittle. When I asked where she'd been, she shrugged. "Out with Marissa." I wanted to believe her, so I did. But over the weeks, the late nights became more frequent. Her phone glued to her hand, her eyes darting away from mine. The warmth between us cooled into something fragile. And every time I tried to reach her, it felt like she was slipping further away. Then came the night everything broke. I was working late when my phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. A picture. My heart stopped. It was Claire, her arms around a man I'd never seen before, kissing him outside a bar. My hands shook as I scrolled through the string of photos. Each one carved into me like a blade. She wasn't just out with Marissa. She was cheating. I confronted her the next morning. She didn't deny it. Tears welled in her eyes as she whispered, "Marissa told me to live a little, to see if I was missing out. She said everyone deserves one night to feel free." One night? I snapped. How many nights, Claire? How many lies did it take before one became enough? Her silence told me everything. I thought the worst was behind me, until 2 months later. She sat across from me at the kitchen table, pale and trembling. "I'm pregnant," she said softly. The words didn't land, they detonated. My first instinct should have been joy. We had talked about children for years, about names and nurseries and futures. But now, all I could hear was the echo of her betrayal. The question clawed its way up my throat. "Is it mine?" Her silence answered. I pushed back my chair, my chest burning. "You don't even know, do you?" Her tears spilled. "I'm sorry, Daniel. I didn't mean for this to happen." Didn't mean for this to happen. As if a shattered marriage and a child conceived in betrayal were accidents. As if she had tripped and fallen into someone else's arms. The weeks that followed were a blur of cold stares and bitter silences. She wanted to fix things, to pretend we could move past it, but every time I looked at her, all I saw was the man who could be the father of the child she carried. Every kick, every doctor's appointment, it wasn't hope. It was a reminder of what she had destroyed. Friends told me to forgive, to be bigger than the mistake. But it wasn't just a mistake. It was a choice. A chain of choices that ended in a life-altering consequence neither of us could undo. The day the test confirmed the child wasn't mine, Claire collapsed into sobs, begging me not to leave. "I need you," she cried. But I was already gone. I packed my things, the walls of our home echoing with memories that no longer belonged to me. As I walked out, I looked at her one last time, her hands protectively cradling the child she chose over us. "My wife listened to her friend and cheated," I said quietly. "And now the result is a pregnancy that shattered us. There's no coming back from this." And with that, I closed the door, on her, on us, on everything we once were.